Okay, so we're recording now. Let's let's get some of your information down. So, what is your trophy range right now? What is your PB?
42, 41.
42, 41?
Yes.
Um, and do you want to what do you want to improve? Like, do you want to improve as a player in general, or you want to just like focus on something like ladder challenge, competitive
In
play?
general, but challenges is the best way, yes.
Okay. Do you how many cards one do you have so far?
Let me check. I open up the game. Let me check 1 second.
No problem. Take your time.
20,000.
You have 20,000 cards one. Okay.
Yes.
20K. So you've been playing a lot of challenges. You kind of have a feel for it by now. And what decks are you using in challenges at the moment?
Right now, Giant Lightning. I know it's not so good, but I like it very much.
Oh, Giant Lightning is fine. So you're a beatdown player. Do you play
Yes.
Giant Lightning with Pump, or do you play Giant Lightning with like a Furnace? Like,
I use the guards version. So
cards.
giant, log, lightning, tornado, guard, mega minion, executioner, and prince.
Okay, okay. I think I have the general just okay. Um, down.
I think it's the Colton version.
Yeah. Do you so in general, like, what do you average in challenges? How many wins do you average in challenge?
Right now, 6 to 8, maximum 8.
Okay, good. This is like pretty much our information. We have our foundation. You want to improve in challenges. You want to improve as a player in general. We'll do the first
Yeah,
half theory. We'll do the second half practice. Do you play in an emulator or do you play on your phone?
on my phone.
On your phone. I want to be able to spectate you while you're doing your challenges. Do you have me as a friend on Facebook?
Yes.
Okay. Let me try this. Trying to make sure my friends list will come up so that when you do go ahead and do challenges,
Yes.
might not be able to. All right. We'll just come back to that later.
Yeah, yeah.
So, in challenges, what do you mostly have problems with? Like,
Spell bait, miner, that kind of thing, because I struggle with defense sometimes, and when it's my turn to attack, I overcommitted sometimes, so I don't know well when to use lightning. So when it's a good lightning or maybe I have to spend some time to charge my elixir again.
are you running Zap in your Giant Lightning deck?
No,
No, you're
only
running
log,
Lightning and Log
a tornado.
and Tornado.
Yeah.
Okay, we can kind of play around that. Yeah, so Spellbait and Miner are probably going to be your two hardest matchups in general. Those like
Yes.
Miner Rocket, Spellbait Rocket.
Yeah. 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 Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
because they take away all of your spells to get your giant through. Um,
Yes.
to play a
And
match,
I only have guards to counter the miner.
yeah, I mean, no, guards are great. Guards are great, and most of the time you're going to be holding the guards anyways. The
Yes,
problem is like getting your giant through Inferno, Skarmy, Knight,
exactly.
Executioner, like all this stuff, right? The
Sometimes I use executioner to predict the Skarmy, so I don't have to use log.
the
But sometimes
yeah,
they mirror it. I panic a little bit.
yeah, it's difficult. There are like different positions where you can predict Skarmies, where you can tornado everything together into the middle for your executioner. I think a lot of this is gonna like in order to beat those matchups, you have to have a lot of foresight in the game. So we're probably gonna try and work on your foresight. What I mean by do you know what foresight means, or what I'm trying to talk
Yeah,
about
yeah, yeah,
here by this?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes.
So like when
I
the
got, I got the point. Yeah.
yeah, like when the game is playing out, I need you to know what he's going to do so that you can play around it. If you're playing giant against these two matchups, spell bait and minor, and you don't have that, you're just going to lose out because
Yeah.
you're not gonna know how to prediction log. You're not gonna know when to tornado. You're not gonna know when to lightning, and those are
Exactly.
yeah, those are your biggest problems, right?
Yes.
So this like all ties in together, and we're gonna be working on as much as possible.
Okay.
Uh, I think. Let me think. There we go about this. So, do you want to watch one of my replays where I play Spellbait against Giant? Kind of figure out what the
Yeah.
Giant could have done better.
Yeah. I think it will be very useful. Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen with you
Okay.
on Skype, so you'll be able to see my screen. And all right, see this?
It's charging. Yeah. I see.
It good. We're gonna go ahead and go into the replay right now. Giants.
I think you just passed over it.
No, there was a better one somewhere.
Ah, okay.
Oh no no, this replay is done.
Oops.
All of these we can't watch because of the play.
Yeah.
I think these are all practice. Maybe I played. That's an art. Oh, okay. I guess I played too many games and then the replay went ahead of it. Hmm. Probably one up here. I just need to find something where it's something like it looks similar. Fuck.
Yes.
Okay. I guess we'll just do like thought exercises then.
Okay.
Bring up paint. So I'm gonna put scenarios in front of your face, right? And I want you to think about it and what you're going to do. Okay.
Okay.
Map. Bridge. King tower. Crown tower. Crown. Let's say this is you, so you're on this side and your opponent's on this. Let's say this guy's running minor rocket, so he's running
Okay.
minor. You're running your giant, right?
Yeah.
Um, most positions that you're going to be in is like let's say he just minored your left tower, right? And your tower's health is like let's say like right.
Okay.
The game resets and then you're just gonna drop giant at the back, right?
Yeah.
Drop giant at the back. He can't really do anything. He just played his minor. If you see minor and he's probably like playing some minor execution knight Inferno Tower Rocket variant, right? That's all you see in
Okay.
challenges right now.
Yes.
So, like, let's say your giant walks up. This is like early in the game, so your giant walks up. He places Inferno Tower here, and then he also drops Executioner over here. Knowing your deck, what do you do in this situation? What's typically going to be behind your jump? Probably
It,
like your own execution, right?
yeah. See, if I have in rotation, okay. Otherwise, I will play Prince, and but I don't think it's a good idea. What I will do is play yes Executioner, and then maybe Lightning all of the three: Crown Tower, Executioner, and Inferno Tower.
I think that's fine too. I think that's totally fine. You drop like Executioner, you drop Prince. Let the giant walk up. If he drops Executioner, if he drops Knight here, I think this is Lightning fine. If he drops a Skarmy on top of your push, I think you just let it go. If this is early in the game and you're getting lightning damage already, you're ahead. Or at least you want to stay even with the minor. When you're playing giant versus minor rocket, typically you're what you want to do is get early game damage as much as possible, and then probably
Yeah,
just lightning them out of the game.
yeah, exactly.
Because like later in the game, I doubt unless like you catch the miner up because he overextended, I doubt that your giant will ever touch the top.
Yes.
Which sucks, right? It sucks, but
Exactly.
yeah, like if you know if you know how your win condition kind of looks like, how your win condition plays out, giant against miner rocket, then you're fine. In the late game, what you have to start worrying about is miner like here, and then he rockets you, right? You can't ever
Yeah.
drop prince into it. You can't ever drop uh executioner into it. You have to drop guards into it.
Yes.
So late game becomes about foresight again, knowing that when you hear the miner sound come out, drop guards. And you
Exactly.
don't
But
drop
it's
anything else.
I think that maybe during the game, the first, you can predict later on when where the miner will comes up.
It's
Sometimes.
yeah, it's easy in the beginning of the game. Do you know where miners like typically go?
Mm, I see a lot of people behind the crown tower or on the left.
Yeah, exactly. So like this area is
Yeah,
where all of the minor players usually put their miners. You see more skilled minor players put their miner here, here, or maybe here, right? These are like the places where you see skilled minor players put it. But typically, if you're playing in a challenge, all you have to do is drop guards like in this tile. If you drop it in this tile, you're going to be catching miners more often than. And like let's say they don't put it here, right? Then you just keep it in your mind. Oh, he's been playing all of his miners here. Just drop stuff here too.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So in the late game, uh, he'll most likely still play miners here. In the late game, he'll keep sending miners to wherever he played them in the early game. So just play
Okay.
around that, right? And hold your guards for miner. And you want to be looking for damage on the crown tower as much as it's a hard matchup, and you have to play it very slowly and punish him wherever he overextends. You have to also know like what does overextending with this deck look like. Well, sending one miner to a tower alone is not an overextension at all, right?
Yeah.
Like, you can't really make a play off of that.
He spent just 3 elixirs, so
Yeah,
it's not an overextended.
exactly. If he plays, let's say, um, he plays executioner back here, right? It walks up, then he miners, and then he also adds like a rocket to it. So he miners here, and then he also rockets. That's like what 3, 5, 6, right? That's 11, like 14 elixir. And let's say your tower goes down to instead of like here, it goes down to like halfway. If you're the giant lightning player, like you have to react to that right away and just kill him on the opposite. This is an overreaction because he might be able to afford an inferno, but he can't also afford like a defense. You can probably play giant and lightning and something else.
Yeah. So you suggest me to switch lane in this scenario?
Yeah, it would be fine. You don't have to go into the lane. Like if you go into the lane with the lower health tower, the miner he's like no matter what, the miner's still gonna stick to this lane. It doesn't really change anything. But if you switch up lanes with giant, you can catch a lot of people.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. Let's see. With spellbait, it kind of works the same way, except I would say spellbait is even harder of a matchup, like spellbait rocket, just because. Well, you're not running a zap, so your log becomes all the more important. The game basically comes down to whether or not you can pre-log. If you can
Exactly.
if you
Yeah.
can prediction log. If you can't prediction log, then you probably lose. If I mean, you're always gonna be taking damage because if you're gonna be doing a giant push, um, and you have to hold log, they can goblin barrel over here, and you're gonna
Exactly.
take damage if yeah you have to
It,
always
it,
defend
it's
without the
what
log.
happened all the time. Yeah.
Yeah,
As soon as I play giant, on the other tower they send goblin barrel or stuff like that, or even goblin barrel with miner.
yeah.
If someone plays that version.
if
with
they
the
play
Goblin
Goblin
Barrel in
Barrel
mind.
Miner, it's hard, but you can play Executioner like right here. If you play Executioner right here, he'll take out the Goblin Barrel, he'll take out the Miner. Like you have to be very creative about how you play your game out because you need to hold on to that log. That log is so important. Log lightning is so important. You have to get through one Inferno Tower, two a Skarmy, and then three like a knight over here.
Yeah,
Maybe there's even a princess shooting at you the entire time.
yeah, it's kind of difficult. Yeah.
Yeah, it's but like if I mean Giant is not tanks at the moment are not in the best place, but it's still definitely playable. Trying to set up this. I might just have to do this. Do you want to do just like some practice games with me while I can make. Are you doing a clan chess right now?
No,
Important to you?
no, 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 no.
All right, so then we can do some practice games. I will try out Minor Rocket,
Okay, sounds good.
and then we can. Oh, and then we can like dissect the replays. And once I get this Facebook friends thing kind of working, then we can take a look at you play on Grand Challenge, and we'll dissect those replays too.
Okay.
But I'm gonna go ahead and make my clan. Quick. Once all of this. Is there anything else you're having trouble with, like on like with RG, or are you not just seeing
RG,
any of that?
RG just in ladder because of the high level of the Royal Giant.
Yeah.
If I found a level 13 Royal Giant, it's a big problem. Sometimes I use Tornado plus Prince or and Guard.
Tornado, Prince and Guards. Oh yeah, that's so the only
And
real thing you're having trouble with is just
yeah, on challenges, yeah, I don't face a lot of Royal Giant. It's full of miner, rocket, spell bait, stuff like that. Someone plays, I think, Og, but I think I'm safe with my deck. I tornadoed the Og alone, um, stuff like that. I don't struggle too much with Og.
good. Alright, I just created the clan. It's called Coaching Esopa. If you see it.
Okay,
Yep.
I join in a second.
Let's play Minor Rocket. I know a lot of people have trouble like talking through the games as it is. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tell you what I'm thinking. I'm gonna tell you what should happen here and now, like if I overextend, and etc. etc. Then once the game is over, we'll go ahead and look back on the replay. We'll just
Okay,
try and
sounds good.
dissect it to see what you could have done.
I'll leave the clan and
I think the deck you're seeing a ton, like probably last card.
um,
Here, people running ice. Yeah, I think this is fine. I think this is fine. We're running ice.
do you repeat me the name of the clan, please?
Our
Okay. Coaching
Sopa.
Esopa. Esopa.
Tell me. Wait. Oh, I actually don't know what your in-game name is.
The Wolf.
The Wolf. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and close the clan. Okay. Good.
Okay.
You're here. I'm gonna go ahead and play Minor Rocket Executioner. I have a Skarmy, the deck to add to
Okay.
make sure that you hold on to your log correctly. Um, before we go into the game, I want you to be catching my miners with guards. Uh, understand like what I can and cannot do. Like if I rocket your executioner that you play at the back of the map, then like go aggressive on me. If I'm just sending miners to your tower, catch them with guards, or at least try and catch it with.
Ah, okay, so if I play executioner and you rocket my executioner, I can go aggressive.
Yeah.
Cioè, this is a good strategy.
Well, usually you don't ever want to play execution at the back of your tower. Just like you don't ever want to do that, but like let's say you do. It's probably better if you play Prince because Prince has more health. Prince can survive a rock, but and
Sometimes it's the best play I can do,
yeah,
and so I play execution because I'm forced to do this.
yeah. If there is a like let's say your giant is walking toward the tower, getting your lightning ready. You know I have Skarmy, but you do have log. Get ready to log. They're like these are just really simple stuff there.
Okay.
You can try and predictions log. Just Skarmy. I'll play like a regular player would. Like a lot of people will fall for it, but go
Yeah,
ahead.
I don't care.
Let's go into it. I'm gonna go ahead and miner here. I do have a miner and if you see me play the miner that you can also tornado to the tower, which is totally fine.
Okay.
Good log, good attack,
Thank you.
great catch. If you see like someone just keep monitoring the same place, just do that, right? Play attack it. Not really in a good enough position to oh my god. So now you know I don't have Skarmy.
Yeah.
If I drop something like an executioner like this, you can go ahead and lightning that too. You don't have to play. Because remember, in the later game, is just going to be about lightning me out, right? Log? I'm gonna rocket this. I have no elixir right now. If you play giant, okay, good. That's fine. So you're setting up for a big push. You probably don't want to be. You want a lightning, but you want to just lightning. Like find opportunities to lightning things that I give you. Like if I lightning, if you lightning this executioner, it's totally fine.
Okay. I was just not ready.
Yeah, because I put the Inferno Tower way up, right?
Yeah, exactly.
This is a lightning Inferno Tower. I give you no value here, so you shouldn't lightning. But the game is over though, because I got within rocket range of tower.
Exactly.
Alright, so let's take a look at this
GG.
replay. GG.
Okay.
Don't think too much on it. Well, I mean like the loss, whatever.
I
So
usually look the replay when I lost.
good,
When I
good,
win, no. When I lost, yes.
good. Then you're already like way better than a ton of players. So let's go into it. There were a lot of opportunities I think could have lightning a little bit faster. Just like seeing the opportunities is half the game. Because like if you don't see it, then you won't act on it, right?
Yeah, because usually I lightning when I can catch up three things: the tower and a building or a troop or stuff like that.
In this matchup, you shouldn't be thinking like that because in this matchup, your giant doesn't reach the tower. So if you're trying to build up damage, like the giant is a way for like you should be thinking of your giant as a way for me to play elixir also. Your giant is a way to like kind of keep me in check so that I don't just minor rocket you.
Okay.
Yeah, think of it like that. Think of it as like you're trading your elixir so that I can't kill you. But at the end of the day, if there's an executioner near a tower and the tower is like almost halfway, just lightning it and then log it out of the game or something. Because
Okay.
yeah, like if you're not pushing, you don't even have to hold the log anymore. But the Skarmy,
Exactly. Yeah.
yeah, your job becomes catching the miner and not feeding into the rocket value.
Okay.
Uh, and like we talked about earlier, the only time you can really drop giant and put real pressure on someone is if they overextend. I think I did overextend when I put rocketed your mega minion
Yeah.
because
It's 346.
yeah, exactly, and I sent out a miner on top of that. We'll just watch the elixir bar and we'll see. I sent out the miner here. If they put miner anywhere other than here, like if
Yeah.
they put a miner here, you can't tornado. If they put it here, 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 they you can tornado straight into the.
Okay. Activate the King Tower. Exactly.
Yeah, just activate the King Tower. It makes it
Okay.
harder on the miner. Once you activate King Tower, most miner players, if they're skilled enough, will put it right here. So it's
Yeah.
easy to guess. You know why they put it here, right?
It's out of range of the King Tower.
Exactly. Makes them predictable. I think if you're comfortable with catching the miner though, that's still you caught it. Good. Going into a push here is perfectly fine, perfectly normal. Don't want to overextend here. Get your log ready. Always have your log ready. Like log that right away. Perfect. Okay, in this position, if you're playing giant, what I look if you lightning here, it's an overextension. If you
Yeah.
play anything here, it's an overextension because there's nothing else you can do. All you can,
Exactly.
yeah, all you could really do here is bait out more elixir from me. If you watch this closely, I just sent in a miner, right? You deflected the miner. You took almost no damage. Now you go into a push. Now I have to defend. This executioner already puts a damper on my elixir, and then I have to drop like log. Then I have to drop knight. Then I have to drop ice
Nice.
spirit,
Yeah.
right? So this is where you get your elixir advantage from, and this is where you start being able to lightning out. Okay, wait. I need to be right back.
Okay. No problem.
Okay. Hello?
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
No, no, no problem.
Yeah. So what we learned from this is just don't play anything. Like let your units get value for you, right?
Okay.
Anything else that I put down here is like it becomes like your advantage. Like that's how much you get ahead by. Now, like if we're taking a look at this, 4-1, right? When this push is all said and done, like you still get damage on this tower, plus you're getting a bunch of units from me. Then you can just start setting up for another push, right?
Yeah.
Just that much
Okay.
more scary. Try counterattack, catch the miner. Let's yeah, you caught the miner. I think something unfortunate happens here. The fact that the the executioner does lock onto the
Yeah.
because the executioner is one tile below.
One time. Yeah.
Just one tile. That's just unfortunate. If like otherwise everything here would be perfect.
And because I'm thinking, I don't see the miner coming, so I played the executioner just to stop your push with knight and executioner. So I saw the miner and I dropped guard.
Yeah, yeah,
But execution was one tile away from doing the best work.
yeah. I think here in this scenario, so we traded. I dropped Skarmy. I still get hit by this. If you're if you're like tracking all of this, you should know that you're ahead. You're still ahead, even though you did take all this accidental damage here. You can do another push down here, and just start another push here. So knight, prince at the back, giant at the bridge. Now you know that I don't have Skarmy, so you don't have to have log.
The log, yeah.
Yeah, then you just get ready for like a lightning. Let's see what you do. Prince. Okay, okay, right here. This is what I say. Like, if you see executioner here, um, and you know this, if you know how to play through this matchup, it's about damage on the towers. It's about your lightning, really.
Yeah. I
Um,
should have lightning that, yeah.
do you see it now? So like, let's
Uh-huh.
say like this Prince giant push is probably not gonna get anything because it's still 1 minute 40 minutes in the game, right? If I didn't put anything down here, let's say like I dropped a like I don't know, ice spirit, then it's still fine to go into a giant push. But when you see an executioner, that's 5 elixir, and you know you're already ahead. So your prince can match this executioner, or you can just lightning log this out, and then I have to deal with a full health prince. But
Yeah.
what the real uh advantage that you're getting here is the tower damage because
Okay.
when the board resets, because the board will reset if you don't play giant. Let's say everything plays out. My tower goes down lightning and log range, which is about 460 damage. This tower's at 1100. And now all of a sudden this game looks a lot easier, right?
Mm-mm. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But let's see what you do. So you drop giant, or no, you don't. Oh yeah, you do lightning. You can log this. You log all of it back.
Yeah, I think I did, but it's just too late.
Oh no, no, you got values anyways.
Okay.
So now, yeah, so like you're playing this matchup out as you should right now, actually. So I send the miner out. You can catch the miner. Like the reason why my rocket here is bad is because I'm approaching 6 elixir. So as
Yeah.
soon as I rocket, any like you can just drop a giant at the bridge and kill me probably. I don't think you do it because you didn't see it, you didn't realize it. But this is an overextension because it still is 1 minute 20 seconds in the game. It's not
I,
double elixir.
I think that I didn't drop giant just because I was down on elixir.
Oh no, we'll see. I think
Yeah.
you do have enough, just barely enough if you were spamming it. 3, rocket, 4, 5, and there it is.
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
Hmm. I
Well,
guess
you know,
yeah. I guess it'd be hard.
I was scared of the Skarmy
You're right.
because I know you have an end, but I don't have the log.
Yeah.
I can't play the executioner, so I think I reset right now and I try to do another push.
Yeah. I think that makes sense. Forgot about Skarmy down here. I thought that because I rocketed right away on 6, that I'd be the 0. But yeah, you don't have the log. If you had the log, I think this is checkmate for me. I think you should have waited. So always wait till 10 elixir.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Dropping the giant too early is. You don't need to do that. The only time that kind of is good is like let's say you drop giant right back here. A lot of people will drop giant when it's at 10. So you kind of fake out your opponent by saying like, "Oh, I might have 10 elixir," tracking me properly. But I'm pretty sure this giant, like when I was playing, was like fast. If I was
Yeah.
waiting here, like you could have dropped giant a lot. Um, so against like someone who's tracking you, this is not a good move. Against like a lesser skilled player, this is fine because it can panic someone because they think that you have much more elixir than you really do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Drop giant, drop executioner. You want to be dropping executioner or prince like here or here. Never behind your tower because they can get rocketed. It's not worth it. So I feel like you just don't do anything here because this Inferno surprised you, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
In this scenario, if it happens, just lightning like this.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. You don't want to lightning the tower unless like
I,
you're absolutely sure that this giant can reach the tower.
I
But
I was thinking about it, but finally I don't drop nothing
yeah, you
because
just draw nothing. Which I mean, it's surprising. Got the prince. The prince is never gonna get anything.
I dropped the prince just because I see that the giant is dealing with Inferno. So I think that maybe with the log it can reach the tower, and I was wrong.
Because the executioner is still on the board. You
Yeah,
gotta really abuse like your giant kind of acts like this giant like beacon. It's like he's like this. He's like a giant shield for you. He takes away a lot of pressure from your towers because like if there's a full health giant walking toward me, I'm not thinking let me go like screw with this tower. Like let me get rid of this first. So he takes a
yeah,
lot of like the pressure off of you, and while he's focusing on this giant, just get tower damage as you can. I think that's about it. I think that's all we can really learn from that. You want to do the matchup again, and this time
yeah.
I think you'll be a little bit more comfortable with it.
Okay.
Perfect. Wait. Yeah.
Okay.
Almost. This is a good scenario for you to start getting ready with light. Skeletons will take that out. Guard should be played just a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
Don't play anything near your tower. I'm gonna hold off this. Yep, that's perfectly. I think you only want a lightning here if I play anything. I don't play anything.
Oops. Just to get damage.
Just to get damage. Let's see. So one of the reasons why that lightning is not the greatest is because now I can kind of punish you for it. Like this rocket is not a bad idea now.
Oops.
I'm expecting giants. Giants. Lightning the tower. Yep, executioner. The way I'm placing this inferno, like I know it sucks, but I want you to like know that this shit can happen to you.
Yeah.
Good catch on the miner. This is a really hard matchup. You can't be placing anything behind your towers, giving me value every time you do it. Everything has to be played up front as soon as you see a rocket. I think the game is within rocket range.
GG.
It's played on like a knife's edge. So when you see like me do a upfront inferno like at the bridge or something, like a lightning inferno. So you have to play like a mega minion, or you have to play something to tank it. I think with your deck, you have to either use guards or mega minion.
Yeah.
Probably mega minion is best, and then you want a lightning, uh, whatever you can.
Okay. See, because sometimes I don't like to light only the Inferno Tower, but when I forced to, I have to.
Yeah, I mean when you're forced to. Let's see. Go ahead and watch that replay again. I think the tornado was fine. We're gonna go times 2 through this. Tornado.
It's not a good tornado after all, but
Yeah,
it,
just
it was effective.
yeah, like wherever your finger is where the miner will appear. Where is where the miner will get dragged to. Just think of it like that.
Okay.
Set up. You set up. Don't lightning this. You don't want to lightning this. You want to just drop like a prince like here or something, or just wait. Just wait to see what he does and wait at 10. So as soon as you see this Inferno Tower, uh, I know that you lightning like this, right?
Yeah.
Um, let's think this through. Let's think this through. I mean, in a normal game, this is what I would do too, because my knight, the way the knight and the giant work is will reach the giant first. I
Yeah.
play this Inferno so that I don't lose a knight for free. That's what
Exactly.
this does.
Yeah.
But this leaves me open to getting caught out by minions or getting caught out in general. If they negate this Inferno Tower, then I have to deal with a full health giant.
So in this case, maybe I will have to drop the minion.
Yeah, I think you have to drop the Mega Minion right
Uh,
before this Inferno Tower locks onto this giant. So like right now, you need to drop the Mega Minion, and then probably play like either Prince or Execution. I don't think you have. I
okay.
don't think you can Lightning. Or if you do Lightning, you have to make the decision to Lightning like to get something. Probably the Knight and Tower.
Knight and Tower. Yeah.
But let's see. So that happens. The Mega Minion paths toward the Knight, and then the push kind of gets wrecked.
But yeah.
And this is like, I know I'm already ahead. I remember when we were playing the game, I just said, yeah, you can't really do that because now like I'm way ahead and I can go ahead and like rocket you for sort of free, and then the game resets.
Yeah.
Right now I'm trying to fish for something. Good, good guards. Guards should be a little bit earlier. Now I'm looking to use my advantage. I
Mm,
think here you lightning, right?
yeah.
You lightning, but you're not at 10. When you lightning when you're at 6, when you're lightning when you're at 7, it's the worst feeling in the world because you instantly go
Yeah.
to 1. Or you instantly go to 0, right? Pretty bad.
Yeah. It's negative elixir trade. Yeah.
Yeah, so like you don't wanna do that. I remember I remember when we were doing it too, you just said like, oh shit. Instantly it just got so I think here you just let your giant die. Or like if I play like a knight here, then you lightning. Because that's value.
That's value. Yeah.
But here, there's like you can't do anything. There's like nothing you can do. You drop Prince here. Um, I drop Skarmy, and then like your entire like feed yourself into a bigger hole.
Yeah. In fact.
Here like the knight is fine. This is one of the reasons why you don't like. Imagine if you played Executioner here or Mega Mini here. Instant rocket, right?
yeah.
Yeah, you don't do that.
A- And I take a lot of damage.
Yeah, yeah, and you take a lot of damage, and it's like you can't really attack after. So it's not worth it. If you're going to defend this, play things here, play things here,
Yeah.
here or here. That's why I rocket. You set me up for a good rocket. And at this
Yeah.
point, like this is too much damage for you. Like, if you're the giant and you're at 1200, in order for you to win, my tower has to be at around 800 right now.
Yeah.
So you're already missing about 1,200 worth of damage throughout the game.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So from here on out, it's really about like you can't penetrate in because by now I just rocket you and then you.
I can I cannot make a comeback in that situation.
No, it doesn't exist against this match.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do it again. There's a
Okay.
lot of different scenarios that you're gonna face, and I'm trying to show you through all scenarios. So that I mean, when you go into Grand Challenge and you play someone who's playing this deck, you're gonna notice that you're gonna play a lot better against.
Exactly.
Because it really is just all practice and about identifying what's happening. Good minor catch. Can't be playing Mega Minions there. Unless you're planning to eat the damage and then
Yeah.
do another attack.
I was only cycling.
It's hard. You just kind of have to give it up at a. Good lightning. Executioner does live from a lightning. You have the lightning and log it. Cards were a little bit late. Much closer now. Much closer. Your safest moves are play stuff in the middle, play stuff on the side, or play giant at the back. If you can, you want to lightning what I just did. It's a good lightning for you. Ooh. Nice. Don't let me. I'm gonna send out minor rocket. Don't let play into it. Yep, perfect. Now you want to keep up the pressure. Yep. Ignore that inferno. Just lightning. Or I guess that's fine. See how like you kind of give me a way back in when you do that.
Yeah.
The like it doesn't matter how much you do, how much you get through, but like it matters in the end how much damage is on the tower at the end of the day.
Oops.
Like now you're outside of lightning range yourself.
Right. Yeah.
That damage is on my tower. Imagine if you had
Yeah.
lightning.
Exactly. Just a little bit closer. I
Just a little
think.
bit closer. But that felt better, right? Even though
Yeah.
this is difficult, it felt better.
I, I think I'm trying to understand a little bit better.
A little bit, right? Yeah. Do you
Yeah.
understand
Yeah.
why I'm telling you like sometimes you just have to understand that your giant just will never touch the tower. But if you want to win, you have to use your spells correctly. You have to find
Uh,
those opportunities when your spells would do the damage.
Yeah.
Uh,
Sometimes I think that in double elixir time I overcommitted a little bit, but just because I know that we have in double elixir, so I can, diciamo, have a comeback.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You want to do another one? I think that you kind of know where you went wrong there, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So now it's just practice. Now it's just like let's see how consistent you are when you are playing. You have to make the decision here. Do you want a lightning? If you lightning, you know that your giant won't get through. Ooh, good executioner. This would be a great lightning opportunity.
I don't have in my hand.
Oh, that's fine then. That's fine. If it's not in your hand, like you can't really control that. Great tornado. Pretty sure you giant right here. I think you let that giant die. Or yeah, you can do that too. That's fine. But you have to be aware that right now I'm looking to rocket you. Don't play
Yeah,
anything into the.
I'm aware of it.
Yep, that's exactly like I can't rocket any of that. You see,
Yeah.
very unfavorable for me, so I just don't do it. So that lightning you just did just equaled you up on the damage. I can't rocket that either. Great. Can you get through this? Probably not.
No.
The game turns into Mono Rocket now. Great. Speed up the game. You have to drop everything at the point. I just rocketed you out. Good lightning. Hard. You can't play into that. Must be able to pre-log.
Uh, I was not ready for it.
Totally fine. One hit on the tower, bring everything. Good game.
Good game. I think that this one was the best of the three.
This game?
Yeah.
Did it feel the? Yeah, I think so too. I think you're placing your units right. I, you are losing to me though, and I play this deck a lot, or I play this archetype a lot. And there are games where you bring it really close. So against, uh, like other players, I'm sure that you're gonna just outright beat them.
Yeah, I follow you on your stream, so I know that you play this deck very, very, very often.
Yeah, yeah. See, there it goes. I'm just going through to make sure that there's nothing errant, like a big mistake there. I think in general you did everything as should be. This is just a bad matchup, though. I know
Yeah.
that if you want to, like, if there's a bad matchup for a deck, I think better players will not look at that and just be like, "Oh, I need to change my deck." They'll look at it and be like, "How do I play around this?" And that's what we're doing right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you love the deck, you find a way to make it work. You got to be very careful. So when you lightning like that, like we said earlier, I'm looking to rocket something. So play around that. I think your defense right here was perfect. Actually, picture perfect defense. Caught everything, and there's nothing for me to rocket.
Yeah, I prevent the rocket damage.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. You can drop giant here. Although I'm predicting that.
Yeah. I was a bit too late of the giant.
Yep. And if you're gonna lightning right here, this is, see why you can't lightning this?
Yeah, because I don't see a value after that.
Yeah,
Because
there's no value. Like what? Like ask yourself like what is the best case situation here? You lightning the Inferno Tower, you get damage on the tower. You lightning this knight, but the knight lives.
yeah,
Yeah, this takes out your giant,
and
and uh huh.
and he keep on beating my giant, so it's not so value
No,
lightning in this case.
no.
My even if the Inferno Tower was a bit above, and
Yeah,
then the knight was on the right,
yeah. Then
it's
maybe
not
right.
it's not value anyway.
Yeah, so like you know what a value lightning does look like and what it doesn't. This is not good. You just let it go. Just let it go. Whatever I do here, unless I play like an executioner here, then you can rock it. Good that you didn't play into that. Kind of lucky that that the prince didn't charge
Yeah.
in. But like here, I said like you have to go because I just made my move. I spent 9 elixir in your tower. Really, I spent 9, but you only took 6 elixir of damage. You only took the
Yeah,
rocket. You were able to catch
exactly.
it. So you have to just cycle, drop everything. And like this is the point where like foresight becomes really important here, where you have to be able to either lightning a tower or predict a Skarmy, or do both of them preferably. Once
Yeah,
you
I was
lightning,
ready.
yeah,
I was ready with lightning. Yeah.
once you lightning though, then that's like kind of it, because then your giant doesn't get through, and then
Yeah.
all right. How are you feeling right now with the matchup?
I'm feeling a little bit good. Yeah, I understand the strategy around it, and I can counter better. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want to go into grand challenges now, or do you want to like
Yeah.
flip and
Yeah.
mirror or
Yeah.
something?
No, no. I can go with Grand Challenge,
Okay.
so you can watch my play.
Yep. Give me a second. I'm gonna try and.
Yeah.
Stay connected.
Yeah.
I mean, I know I'm up. It's just like I have to be able to watch you. The problem. My Facebook is connecting. I think just because like I have too many friends, or just
Yeah. I think so.
I can watch on my phone, but I don't know if I can port my phone. I want the video to be able to watch it on.
Yeah. Yeah.
But let me try something.
Okay. Before I decided to use Giant, I was playing Graveyard, but in this meta it's not so good.
It yeah definitely.
Maybe on ladder is still valuable.
Yeah, on ladder,
Yeah,
executioners is
exactly. Yeah.
kind of blocked. Right? Oh, wow. Okay. I'm gonna try one more time for this friends list. If this doesn't work, we'll just have you play the game and then post a replay.
Okay.
It should be logging me in. It's just not. Yeah. I guess we'll just wait. Go ahead and play your game and then we'll watch the replay.
Okay.
I guess in the meanwhile, you can just like kind of tell me what they have, what you're thinking about. I can't be
Yeah.
there to exactly watch, but I can listen.
Okay. So I play Prince in the back, and he play Ice Golem. And now he pumped.
Okay. Probably want to lightning that or go aggressive. Either one of the two.
I go aggressive. He play Mega Minion, and then Dark Prince. So he has a weird deck. I can define it.
That's fine. That's fine. I don't
He
expect
plays
anything
another
less.
pump, and then I rocket the second pump. I lightning. Sorry. It's an even battle right now.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm down of elixir, but we will see. Wow, he has a golem.
Golem pump.
Yeah.
In the giant matchup, you always want to switch lanes. Never giant into a golem lane.
Oops. It's a golem double prince.
Okay.
And now I think I just punished him.
Electro Wizard Tornado.
Yeah.
I'm just seeing everything.
and I won. I win. Yeah, I win.
Okay, we'll take a
Okay.
look at it.
Yeah, I will pause the replay in 1 second, and the opponent left the match. Okay, sounds good.
Feels good, man.
Okay, share. Okay,
Okay, let's go ahead and take a look. Oh, why this one? Take a look at his deck, and then we'll take a look at game.
okay.
Let's see. So it was a golem pump, prince, dark prince, executioner. His deck would like. I think your deck does very well here.
Yeah,
You can laning everything. I mean, you're gonna be laning pumps in the beginning. Later on, not too big of a deal. I think you can stop everything too because you have execution.
exactly.
I'm assuming that you probably played. Like, you're not an executioner tornado.
Yeah, I just played one tornado in defense because he throws so much stuff, golem, prince, and then I tornado all of them, and the executioner does it work. Yeah,
Yeah.
it works. Yeah. And the second time with giant plus executioner, I tornado and then I deal some damage to tower.
Yeah. When you're pushing, like, the way you kind of think about this matchup is like cat and mouse a little bit. The giant player is definitely the mouse. The golem is the cat. If you're pushing, like, if you're a mouse and you walk into a cat, that's like terrible, right? Don't
Yeah.
giant into a golem lane. The golem will always have more health, will always have more damage, and it will always like out tank the giant. So you want to be, yeah, like,
In fact, as soon as you told me in the game, I just played giant in the same lane of the golem.
oh god. So you don't want to. You want to be just switching up on them, like as much as possible. Your deck
Yeah,
has,
because I
yep,
have to put pressure on the other lane, so he cannot support the golem.
exactly. So he drops ice golem. Probably drops at the back. Pumps. Should be dropping something right now. That's fine. Pumps up. You can, so like in here. This is like a weird position. Um, lightning will always bring down a pump to 1 elixir. Like no matter
Yeah,
what, pump will always at least get 1 elixir. Unlike rocket. Rocket is a card where you never want to give them 1 elixir. So if this gets one, it's totally fine for you to take some time right now. Just like drop a card, and then lightning this pump. You can do that. It's not bad.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Because I know, like, if you're looking at this, you're kind of like thinking, "Oh, I need this. I need this lightning right now. I need it right now, right?"
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and it puts you into a really awkward spot. It's okay to just like let this prince trade into this card over here, drop another card because he's gonna drop something over here, right? You don't have to play
Exactly.
like a mega minion here. You don't have to play anything. Drop an executioner, mega minion, and then lightning this. Yeah, that's probably why you felt the need to drop this execution.
Yeah,
But like now, this execution is kind of in a weird spot, right? Instead, like if you had played it back here and then it kills off the mega minion, he's not inclined to play this dark prince, and now
exactly.
yeah,
Yeah,
so this game kind of goes a little bit better for you. Because now, like, if you lightning this tower, depending on how good this card is, like, I think Dark Prince is trash. So this probably trades into each other, kind of get away with it. But this early game could have gone a lot better. Understanding that lightning will always give your opponent 1 elixir. So it's a 1 elixir minus 1 elixir trade for you.
yeah.
Yep, so go ahead and just lightning. I think you have to lightning. If it gets one more elixir here, it can't lightning. I think you just make the decision to not.
Exactly. I think that I will lighten the second pump.
Yeah, that's fine. Don't lightning this. Drop a giant. Yep. If you don't lightning this pump, then you have to lightning the next. Plus lightning the next. If you don't, it's an auto loss. Okay, you have some time. Let it get one, and then you can lightning. How come you didn't lightning into the lane where your giant is walking?
Right. I don't know why I lightning in that position.
So you just it's just like so just next time just lightning into your push.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's okay. Everybody makes mistakes like that. All right. Understand that your push will never get through here. Don't play anything. Don't play anything. You want to defend? If so, oh, this is perfect. This is so good for you. This is the characteristic of a bad player. He defended Electro Wizard with Dark Prince,
yeah,
right? Electro Wizard will stop everything unless you're able to lightning it.
yeah. Exactly.
So you just this is an opportunity for you to outplay. When you watch better players play, they'll just watch their opponent to see whether or not they overextend. This is by far an overextension. Why? Like, look at your hand. What can you do in this hand? Easy cleanup that allows you to transition into like a counter attack.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah.
I mean, like,
Just because when he drop executioner, I have I was sure that he was down on elixir,
yeah,
very
yeah,
down on
yeah.
elixir.
So I mean, like the best way to clear all of this, executioner here or here, and tornado everything.
A tornado. Yeah.
Exactly, and just
I I,
instant.
I do,
You let it get to the tower. This shouldn't even be happening right now. You have such an OP combo with you. Uh, let's say you executioner and tornadoed that. Like none of it
yeah,
touches your like at most maybe your executioner gets one hit. It like gets hit by one execution. But your execution is full health and now it's walking up. You're also not sitting at you're probably sitting at 3 elixir because you don't have to
yeah.
log it either.
I should have doing that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Executioner plus tornado. Yeah.
Hmm?
I spent so much elixir.
Exactly. Now like this he doesn't have to worry about this. He all he has to do is just drop like an ice golem pump again. And like if he ice golem pumps on you, what do you have? You can't lightning it. Or if you do
Exactly.
lightning it, then he drops golem and then you die.
Yeah. I was lucky that maybe he didn't. He's a good player.
Yeah, exactly. You don't want to play under the assumption that you're playing against bad players. You want to play as perfect as possible up until the point where someone gives you a reason to believe that they're a worse player. The way he played like this push right here, when he played executioner right here, and he gave you insane like executioner or tornado value, that tells you that he's a bad player. So then
Yeah.
you start adjusting your play to that. But you can't expect like plunder the booty, right? He might be a god and you don't know it. He might before the game started, he might have like 400k cards won.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So like wins like this is always good to kind of look back at because it gives you a frame of mind for like I'm better than this person, but I'm not better than this. I only won here because he made this huge mistake here. But
Perfect. Yeah.
another player wouldn't make that same mistake against him.
Exactly. Yeah.
So like that I mean the important part there is it tells you what you can and can't get away with, right? Like
Yeah.
if you make a bad play here, then you kind of have to understand like, oh, that's a bad play. Instead of
Yeah.
thinking, yeah, there are a lot of times where players will insist to me that what they did here was right. But if I show them another scenario where like if they do that again, like you just run it through like an emulator or like a sorry not emulator, like a generator. Like put yourself into
Okay.
this situation like over and over again. Maybe 2 out of 10 times that works. Maybe 3 out of 10 times that works. Maybe 4 out of 10
Yeah.
times that works, right? But obviously it's not efficient. It's not something
Yeah.
to lean on.
I have to work on maybe executioner plus tornado because it's you have to see them. You have to see that situation when you can just defend with two cards. And
Exactly.
I panic a little bit and I play guard plus executioner that was really bad.
Yeah, I mean, which is fine because now you know that's like the wrong move to make. see it.
Yeah.
Like now you see like, all right, he overplayed into his offense. These are all cards that don't like execution or tornado will destroy this. So as long as like, you have that in your head, then you're fine. I think you should lightning that. Yep. Now your focus should be on the left lane. You'll know that this person is extremely bad if he drops Golem into right lane. If he drops Golem into right lane, he's really bad. That's fine.
Okay.
I think this is the reason why you panic here and you drop goal giant into the same lane.
Yeah, because I didn't expect a golem.
If you see the golem sitting at 10, attack this lane.
Okay.
The cheapest way to attack this lane in your hand is probably giant Mega
Giant
Minion.
plus Mega Minion, yeah.
Yeah, and then you play. You want to stagger your defense on the left side for the golem with Prince, guards,
And
tornado.
guards, yeah.
Exactly. So you see how this game is gonna play out, right? Optimal
Yeah.
way to play this game out. Now, compare and contrast that optimal way to what you actually do.
Yeah.
So let's see. Sitting, you floated by the way about 3 to 4 elixir. So in total, you'd be at 10 already. The free prince if you played your just.
Yeah.
So now,
I make a move. I make a move late. Yeah.
yeah. Now you're pushing into the golem lane, and you're kind of gonna get wrecked here. So you have no pressure on the right side, and he can just focus all of his stuff onto the left. That's what's happening right now. I think the reason why, if you do win this, is because of the strength of Missionary and Tornado.
Yeah.
But like, his deck building was pretty fucking bad because he has no lightning.
Lightning, yeah.
If he had lightning log, this doesn't matter anymore because he can just lightning log it. Tornado doesn't work.
He has all only the log.
Yeah, exactly.
And no other spell.
So this is like bad deck building from him too. Golem needs a big spell in order to get through. Lightning is the best option. Fireball is like okay. I think if you lightning here, I think that's where you win. Now he has no pumps. He hasn't touched you. It's about just defense here. Just log everything back or whatever. Just do another giant push. He shouldn't be able to kill you anymore. But yeah, this it's just good to recognize when you win because someone just has bad deck building. Someone plays it incorrectly. Because like if you're aiming to be a better player, if you're aiming to become a great player,
yeah,
you can stomp on people like this. But when you meet someone who's actually playing the deck right or playing in the correct sequence of moves, what you do is gonna get punished.
exactly, yeah.
The fact that like you had no push going here and he had an entire golem push in another world, he lightnings you and then this tower is gone.
It's gone, yeah.
You can't come back anymore. I mean, like for instance, like if I took this deck and I played it and I had lightning, what you did there, like I'd probably kill you too.
Yeah, because in that case, you can punish me with the lightning, with that lightning. I went so down on elixir, so you can punish me back in nothing. Chance.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, we can. I'll take his deck and then we can do a game of it. Like keep the things in mind. Like you want to giant into the other lane.
Yeah.
Use execution tornado if they do overextend. I'll probably try and give you opportunities. You can kind of see it.
Yeah.
That's kind of important. What did he have? He had a
Dark Prince. Ice Golem.
Yeah, Dark Prince, right? I'm gonna put in the lightning here because
Yeah.
there's no way you can run that deck with only a log. It makes no sense anymore in this meta. And he had a. It doesn't matter. Like I'll take like the lizard
Electro Wizard. Yeah.
because he had a ton of lightningable stuff. All right, let's do a. Golem typically does not want to push before 1 minute.
Yeah.
Well, giant does not worry about that. Giant is only 5 looks. Set up pushes. Totally fine. Try and trade into that as efficiently as you can. Probably with guards, I'd say. That's okay. I think we can talk about that.
Yeah, I don't have guards in hand.
No, no. There's a way to do it so that you also get an executioner behind your giant. Lightning. You are behind here just a little bit. I mean, an elixir. I'm behind it.
Mm-mm-mm.
I'm trying to make you look the other way. It's good. Keep in mind like what you're how you win. Probably do want a lightning. Kind of assuming that if you didn't lightning that you don't
I
have it.
don't have light. Yeah.
Okay. At this moment, I would say like you don't really need to lightning. Just probably want to just do a push and kill. Now I can kind of do this. Now you can't go into the other lane. Yeah, you have to switch. Okay. Good. Good. I think I'm glad that we did this game because now I think this we can talk about here too.
Yeah.
Just in general, like when to lightning, I think good one. Well, when it comes to like pump play too. Cycle all your cards get to log.
Yeah.
Good game, good game.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and look at that replay. So when you're a giant and you force me into a position where like I'm placing a pump, and my tower's down to like 1,000, right? Sitting at 10 elixir,
Yeah.
just to like go kill me. Just go rush this lane and kill me with lightning. Or
So you say I just ignore the pump?
yeah, like think about it. What does a pump do? A pump will make you elixir over time in the case that you still are alive.
Yeah.
If but that's like over time, eventually. If I have no push coming at you and I'm pumping and my tower is low, just go and kill me. At the
Yeah.
very least, you'll always get at the very least like lightning damage. You can always just slip in like a lightning win,
Yeah. Yeah.
but
Exactly.
most likely you're gonna get more than just lightning.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go ahead and do this. Okay. That good giant. Um, Here executioner's range is actually really high. So when the Electro Wizard is around here, you can drop executioner
Yeah.
into the right lane.
I see the mistake after you say that.
Yeah, you know how to do it, right? You know like the middle line here.
Yeah, because I think I do the right thing in the next push, so we can see if I do right. If I do right. Yeah.
Good that you don't play anything here. I think art allows you to lightning. Yeah, it's fine. Yep, I said that you're behind an elixir because of that log and because of the
Yeah,
lightning.
exactly. Yeah.
Okay, just like um, I'm saying it, but I need you to say it too. Like you need to understand like where you are at the game. It helps. It just helps like saying it.
Yeah.
Giants. Let's see if you do it right. You need to be playing executioner like here.
Yeah.
Yep, perfect. That's exactly how you should be
Okay.
doing it. Lightning that. Oh, you don't have it. I think you played Mega Minion. I think you did
Yeah.
have lightning in your hand. You should have just lightninged it.
In fact, I don't have lightning. As soon as I drop the minion, now the lightning will come back in hand. Yeah.
Oh wait, oh you did have it? I mean you didn't have it. After
No, I
dropping
didn't have
this?
it.
Oh you
Say after dropping the mega minion.
oh okay, then it came into you. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yep. Understand that you're ahead right now. Here, right?
Yeah.
You didn't need to lightning. You
Ah,
can you
okay.
can set up a push here. Set up your prince, set up your giant, lightning. Um like if you look at my hand, you look at the tower, 1300. You're in a position here where like giant needs to take out golem fast. You don't want to put
Yeah.
yourself into a position where giant is or golem is gonna like set up a push against you. So if you start off a push, he's not gonna be able to like focus on it.
Okay.
Go and
Yeah.
kill me. Imagine if you had done this push. Like right now, you could have giant at the bridge, um, prince, giant, lightning, mega minion, like all of this right now, and then this wouldn't be up. Now you're forced to go into this lane and this push. Like I think I could have done this better too, but this entire push just gets stopped. This entire part of the game shouldn't have even happened.
Yeah.
And like with my lightning, I actually do get through. Unlike the last guy, he wasn't able to get through.
Yeah.
This push right here should have happened like a minute ago.
I go. Yeah.
This would have happened a minute ago. See?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, I think you know it then. I don't think giant at the like I don't think giant right now is that type of deck. Like in the past, I don't know if you did you play in giant poison. You played in giant poison,
Yeah.
right?
I reached 4K with it.
Yeah. So you played in giant poison. Giant
Yeah.
poison then was more like I drop all this shit and then I kill you because
Yeah.
my giant reaches the tower.
Exactly. Yeah.
Nowadays, giant isn't like that. Giant is reactive. Giant is uh better when the player has what's that great decision making. The thing about
Yeah.
giant is also that compared to other tank decks, you make more decisions. Compared to cycle decks, you make less, but the decisions
Yeah.
usually mean more.
Exactly. Yeah. I think that because when I told you before that I was playing graveyard, okay, so I decided to play bit down with giant lightning,
Mm-hmm.
and it was just a little bit different before Goison. Goison, as a matter of fact, play what I want. The giant will ever reach the tower.
Yeah.
Right now, yeah.
Yeah.
Right now, it's not that easy.
No, because there's too many different cards. You have people using. I mean, there's people are still using Inferno, but yeah, it's like in the past, poison was so strong. Poison always helped your giant get to tower. That doesn't really exist anymore.
Yeah.
In its place, now you have a 6 elixir lightning that won't even take out the Inferno, and then they have a whole bunch of other shit like way.
Yeah, in fact.
Yeah, so you just gotta approach giant in a different manner.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I have to play smarter
yeah,
than yeah.
exactly. Play smarter, play with precision. Think of it like like accuracy,
Exactly.
kind of akin to like how people play Hog Rider. People play Hog Rider. It's cheaper, yeah, but it kind of works the same way like the way we're talking about. You want to be dropping giant when you know that they don't have the counters. You want to be surprising them and then like ending the games with lightning. If you're able to set up a push where you win because a giant and a prince reach the tower, like that's great. But
Yeah,
that doesn't always happen, nor should it always happen.
exactly. Yeah.
You, huh?
But I think that all the stuff that you told me makes me grow up because just in this four match, it was I evolved myself from the first to the last.
Yeah,
I played better and better.
yeah, better and better, right? Because when you hold yourself up to a higher standard, you're gonna hate yourself when you go below that.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. So when I mean, you already have a great mindset for improving. You accept that when you do things wrong. You accept that there are always better things to do. Uh, you watch your replays when you lose, but really big.
yeah,
I think like yeah, right now, what will help you push yourself into the higher arenas or whatever, higher levels of play, is learning all the new things or like just me helping show you what you're missing out on. I think you just have to be able to recognize it, right? Just
yeah,
see it. There's a lot of times where you won't see it because it's just hard, you know. Like if you don't have the knowledge, then you can't see it.
exactly. Yeah. Because yes, I watch my replay, but sometimes I recognize in that push I sucked. Okay, but I don't see how I can do better.
Yeah, yeah,
You show me that exactly. How can I be better? I can play well. That kind of things. Exactly.
yeah. Do you have any other questions or anything else you want to
Mm,
kind of work on? Any other matchups you want to talk about?
matchup. Royal Giant maybe just for ladder how I can beat the what I've learned playing against the Royal Giant is that I throw stuff in order to kill the Royal Giant and start a big push.
No, that's basically it. The weakness to Royal Giant is that it doesn't kill units and it costs 6 elixir. When they play it down, they use it to snipe buildings, or snipe tower damage. Um, if you're able to kill it without losing your units in the process, you kill them. You just take their tower. Like, uh, if you're able to, like, let's say a giant pushes like at the bridge.
Yeah,
Always paint light. So this is the bridge, right? They drop RG here. Uh,
yeah,
and you play like executioner, and they play minions like the three the
yeah,
dollar minions.
yeah,
The executioner takes these minions out, deal damage to the RG. You set up a push. You play a prince here too. By the time executioner or prince take it out, you also drop a giant. Now they have to deal with a giant prince executioner push without 6 elixir. They're down 6 because this RG essentially got tower
yeah,
damage, but it didn't do any damage to this stuff.
yeah. Because it's true that I spent 10 or 15 elixir, but it's coming a big push, so he has to deal with.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I think well played RGs usually have things like furnaces in them. So the pretend is like a furnace and it's going this way. You're not gonna see this really on ladder too much unless they're high, like OP or high level.
Yeah.
But let's say like they don't have furnace. Like I think the RGs that you see on ladder, I don't know. You have an RG like deck from your games or something. Give me their deck. Did I play against an RG on ladder?
Strange. I see a lot of RG player.
I don't play ladder too much.
Ah,
So
okay,
like
yeah.
so like I don't know, like I guess typical ladder deck for RG would be like RG, barbs,
Yeah.
archers, or mega minion or whatever, hog lightning.
Lightning, yeah.
I'm just gonna build one really fast and we'll talk about it. One, two, three, four, five, six. What else do they need? They need building. They don't need it. They probably have like an ice spirit.
Yeah.
Oh, ice golem.
Let's go on, yeah.
Actually, I'm pretty sure they would run like a zap too. I wouldn't be. Oh, Skarmy or Skarmy.
Carmi,
Skarmy.
yeah.
Yeah. So this is like let's say this is like a typical like level 13 RG ladder tech or something.
Yeah.
Um, they have no way to pressure. Like they're gonna always like in this deck they have one way to attack or two ways to attack. Really, they have RG and then E barbs.
Barbs,
Um,
yeah.
if they play RG at the bridge, understand that like they're gonna back it up with like a Mega Minion. If you can kill that Mega Minion or prevent it from killing off your units, then you get a counter attack. Like
Yeah.
yeah, the weakness to RG is counter attacking, which Giant does great at. Because you can just drop a Giant in front, and now they have to deal with this.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, if they have Skarmy, then you log it. They show you Skarmy even one time, always have log ready or get ready to pre-log or
Prelog, yeah.
yeah. His other attack would be like E barbs and Ice Golem at the bridge. Your deck, let's see, your deck has guards. Your deck
Guards,
has
yeah.
Tornado. Your deck has Mega Minion. You have a lot of ways of dealing with it. If RG is played at the back, like I'll tell you exactly what every placement deck means. So when you see, let's say this is his side of the map.
Yeah.
When you see RGs played at the back, it means it's a slow roll. It's called a slow roll, and it means RG wants to lightning. When it gets to here, he'll have enough. He'll bank enough elixir so that he can lightning.
Lightning, yeah.
Yeah, that's what that means. So, um, expect lightning, or you can like if he plays RG back here, then you can just kind of attack.
Yeah.
If you attack here and it's successful, then he probably doesn't even have enough elixir to lightning.
Yeah.
If he drops RG, uh, if he drops RG up here, it means he cannot
Yeah.
lightning. It means that he's trying to do direct damage as fast as
Damage,
possible.
yeah.
When people play RG like this, they usually back it up with units here or here, on the left or right side of it, right? Your goal in this position is to kill off the RG as fast as possible, not take damage from what his supporting units, and then counterattack.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and then like let's say you hold him off, and he does like a Ice Golem E-bar push, talked about earlier.
Yeah.
You just drop something here, and you tornado, or you can
Tornado,
just
yeah.
drop guards here, drop a unit here, and his entire push stops, and you counterattack again.
Yeah.
A lot of this game is like why it's so important to memorize your opponent's cycle is because then you know what they can and cannot do. If you understand that, then you play around it, and just like the game becomes so much easier because then you know everything they can do, and you just play to it. You just play. It's like a script. You're playing to a script.
Yeah.
If you know your script better than your opponent, then your like win percentage goes way higher. If he doesn't
Exactly,
know
yeah.
how to win against your deck, then he's kind of scrambling. He's gonna make mistake after mistake.
Yeah. No, because you know, I think I'm pretty decent with counting card,
Hmm?
because I use my method. So if he drops RG, for example, then I count 1, 2, and 3, and then the fourth is the Royal Giant again in his hand.
Yeah, exactly. That's just yeah, it's rotation.
Yeah.
He plays RG. The next card goes into the rotation. Then RG is 4 cards away,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. Then he plays, like, let's say he plays RG here. Doesn't get any damage. Then he drops Ice Spear. Then he drops Archers. Then he drops Ice Golem. Well, he's back at RG.
Yeah.
It's like that.
I think it's more difficult to count elixir. Yeah.
Elixir
Yeah.
counting. What I tell people about elixir counting is, it's not, you don't count elixir to the T throughout an entire game. In the early game, it's easier because people are playing less cards.
Yeah.
So typically, you only really count elixir up until like double times 2. Once it hits like 1 minute, it's more about countering your opponent's cycle because he's allowed more freedom to do whatever the hell he wants with his elixir.
Yeah. Yeah.
In the
It's
early
it's
game,
it's more a feeling after
yeah,
diciamo in double elixir time. You have I have a feeling about when he overcommit or not.
exactly,
If I can see them.
exactly. in the early game, like let's say the game just started, it's so easy. Like just drops archers back here. They split. That's three. Then he plays ice golem. That's five.
5, yeah.
And he doesn't do anything else. You drop, let's say, a princess here. Princess walks up. That's three. You're up two.
Yeah,
Because he dropped five, you dropped three, and you just kind
exactly.
of track it like that. Um, like depending on how like uh, this is a concept that I call it. I call it EV. It's in a bunch of other games. EV stands for expected card value or expected value.
Yeah,
If you understand what expected value means, it just means like how much does this card get when it's played.
yeah,
Some cards expected value can go through the roof like Hog. Some cards kind of have like medium expected values. Uh, you kind of looks like this kind of comes in together with Kani Elixir when like let's say this princess right here, right? It's three
yeah,
elixir. Its EV is sort of like it's it'd be great if it get even one if it gets even one tower hit, right? That'd be great.
yeah. Very,
Uh
very great. Yeah,
so if it gets let's say three tower hits and it also takes out this archer that's coming here, its expected value is way higher.
yeah.
You also count advantage like that. Counting it like then you also know that you're probably ahead in elixir. It all kind
Mm-mm-mm.
of factors in together. If
Exactly. Yeah, yeah,
yeah, if like I played a hog at the bridge, let's say I play hog at the bridge here, and the opponent plays like a mega minion. When a hog and a mega minion interact, the expected value is the hog gets two hits on the tower,
yeah,
and that's already good.
yeah, yeah. A lot good.
Yeah. Then it comes down to like the player's hands. If this player logs back the hog rider, right? The hog rider gets at most one hit.
One
Then
hit. Yeah,
then his expected value is lower, but this guy just traded two elixir to save more tower damage.
exactly. Yeah,
If we reverse the situation and we say that the hog rider player fireballs this mega minion, or no, not fireballs. Let's say he lightnings the mega minion.
yeah,
The hog is now full health, is hitting the tower, and you take out the mega minion. The trade off is that this player is gonna be down a lot of elixir.
yeah. So you can counter push it in.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
See what I'm talking about here
Yeah.
when we talk
So
about
it,
like gauging advantage, gauging where you're at in the game.
so you let's pretend that uh, my opponent drop a no grinder. Okay, then I only tornado him and lure him to the crown tower, arena tower. Excuse, king tower. Yeah,
Uh, if you're really good with tornado, so there I recommend if you ever want. I mean, you do play tornado. I think you should probably watch this video. You know who Colton right is
yeah,
Colton W. Have you watched his YouTube channel?
yeah, yeah,
Did you watch his tornado video?
yeah,
Yeah, so you know that if you do this correctly, if you time the tornado correctly, the hog gets no hits and gets brought to the king tower. This
yeah.
is
That's
a
it difficult.
huge plus.
Yeah, it's difficult not to take a hit from a grinder.
It's
I always taking it.
yeah. I mean, it's hard because the timing has to be perfect. I don't think
Yeah,
anybody can get it right every single time, but it's the margin for error is usually one hit.
yeah,
Yeah. If you allow the hog rider to get two hits, then it's no longer worth it to turn.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I usually take one hit.
Yeah. Like understanding all of this will make you into a really great like if you're able to apply all these um what techniques in a game like
Yeah,
actually apply them instead of just like understanding them, which a lot it's easy to talk about it and for someone to be like, oh yeah, I know what you're talking about, but it's a
yeah,
whole nother beast to apply in game to be able to explain it to someone else to like actually like use it. If you're able
yeah,
to use it, you'll it directly affects your giant play because now you'll know when you can go ahead and kill someone, or you'll know when you're behind and to play defensive. You'll know when to lightning. You'll know when to log. You'll know when to do all of this stuff that before you
yeah.
didn't know, or if you did do it, you would like play into your opponent and you probably lose.
Exactly. Yeah. It's. I think that it's also related to the deck that your opponent play. because we've seen that with against minor control, it's good to lightning executioner plus tower
Yeah, 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 yeah.
in that scenario.
I mean,
Maybe against another deck, it's bad.
yeah. It's. I mean, like that's experience. That's like you playing through your games and watching your replay. That's
Yeah,
something you'll build over time as you play more challenges, as you play more ladder.
exactly. Yeah.
Yep. All right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Any other questions?
No, no, this is it.
All right. I think we can end there. How do you feel?
Yeah. You know, it's in Italy right now is 2 a.m.
Yeah, it's kind of it's kind of late for you, man.
Yeah. But you know, for the it's my relaxed time, so I don't mind basically.
Okay,
You know,
yeah,
I work and study, so it's my relaxed time. I don't mind.
yeah. I know. I understand. That's good. I don't want to like put stress on you or anything. I'm glad you picked this time. If
Yeah, yeah,
there's anything else you need, just you have my Skype. Just you can message me there. Message me my email if you come up against something that you really just are having trouble with, and I'll try and help you there.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
If you wanna,
Uh,
uh huh,
anyway, surely I will take other lesson.
yeah,
This is for sure because I learn a lot of things, and you know, you make me level up a little bit.
level up.
Yeah,
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, just uh, yeah, just set it up whenever you want them.
yeah. Will you stream today?
No, I don't stream on Fridays and Saturdays.
Ah, okay, okay, okay. I didn't know it. That's because I ask you just for
Yeah,
this reason. Yeah.
there are a ton
Okay,
of
so
streams you can watch, but
yeah, yeah, yeah.
all right.
Okay, so at this point we will see next lesson.
Yep, I'll see you next lesson, man.
Okay, bye bye.
Bye bye.
Have a nice evening. Bye bye.